First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Tyler Boyd gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, if you hate D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. D-Row, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dietrich moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Holiday gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Marlins will see what. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matty, we get the opportunity to watch the reigning National League Pitcher of the Month go to work. So obviously I'm pretty excited to see about how he attacks these hitters. He's shown a lot of confidence on the mound right now, and that confidence can sometimes be a pitcher's greatest weapon.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first. Grounded to the right. Hernandez right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman
Martin Prado now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .333 hitter. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Third baseman Justin.
Ready now for the Marlins, Justin Bour. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. We are still scoreless. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different types of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castro ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Plouffe, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Brinson. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 1-0. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0 now. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First offering on its way. Up around the face. Williams, the runner at third. Altair at second. Alfaro at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss for strike one. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Starlin Castro, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
1-2.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. In now, Lewis Brinson try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Billy Burns.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Softly on a line to third, and this will be no problem over with third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home. Strike called. Now the throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Nick Williams. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Altair. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
Now batting, Captain, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. And that misses for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Fastball that just misses inside. Alfaro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Ward into foul territory. Three-two pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Nola. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. At the plate, Brian Holiday, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. That's inside. 2-0. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 2. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a change.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the baseball all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Tyler Floyd. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Here's Cameron Maben now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to 3rd.
You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Miami. They trail it here 3-0. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Billy Burns as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
2-2 one more time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Maben is there. Makes the play. One away.
The batter.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, third baseman, Michael Franco.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Franco. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Riddle has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they're on top by a... Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And it's fouled away. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count lead. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 13.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Popped him up. Alfaro has a play. And that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Nick Williams, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. So a full count now. Aaron Altair will be next. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
First pitch on its way. Softly hit here to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping in now, number 4. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they lead it 3-0. Now batting, Derek Dietrich. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Dietrich stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Line drive to center field. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Brian Holiday, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he is in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. What a flip for one. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Miguel Rojas will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that's taken for a cold strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. Phillies lead this one 3-0. Severino Gonzalez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Severino Gonzalez.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Plouffe, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
First baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Here's the 2-1 home. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maben is there. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Foul ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. Riddle has it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting. Catcher,
Ready once again, Aaron Nola. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Up with it now is Prado. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maben. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Third baseman, number 14,
Martin Prado now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Maben gets his lead at first, nobody out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. The 2-2. Pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Justin Bohr is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Justin Bohr becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Burns. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Ready for another chance? Derek Dietrich. Popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Some more of the colorful character. Lakers here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to South Florida following this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Slow roller back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Flipped out the other way towards short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. Tagged by Castro, and he's out at second base. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Lewis Brinson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a solo shot for Lewis Brinson. 3rd home run for him on the year. And with it, the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
In now, Ryan Holiday. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One out, nobody on. One and one. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, pitcher.
J.T. Realmuto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
J.T. Realmuto.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Burns will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins able to draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins 2. Junichi Tazawa He's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Prado is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. Previously against Junichi Tozawa, he's 2 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike. Tozawa, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you. That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Trevor Plouffe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Yeah, close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 3-2. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 93, Pat Nisha.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Up next from Miami, Martin Prado. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Prado, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's Starlin Castro. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's hitless in 6 tries. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. The 1-2. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail 3-2. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Nick Whitgren enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. J.P. Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2.
Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Nope, inside.
Lays off 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Burns. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
One and one to count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A ball and 2 strikes is the count to Billy Burns.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Riddle into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Hector Neris takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Ready now for the Marlins. Derek Dietrich hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Brian Holiday. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Neris rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Philadelphia led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Aaron Nola earned his 5th win of the year. Hector Neris wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 8 hits.